I'm Katrina and this is Sow and Tare, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a GreenStalk. I have a couple of these. I've had a couple in boxes. I think I got these on the St. Patrick's Day sale, but I have them in boxes. I'm going to unbox them and show you how to set them up. I've had a little bit more detail in other videos, so I'll put links up in the corner here throughout the video. I just want to show you how to set it up, and I'm going to be planting some bush beans in mine because I've decided I don't want bush beans anymore. I want vertical gardening. This is vertical gardening, but I want to focus on the beans that grow vertically and that are stringless, and these seed packets I have I want to use up. Now my plan is to harvest them earlier so the string isn't as defined, but to get a good harvest of green beans this year. So here we go. Bear with me, I have my camera that doesn't have the video flip up, so hopefully everything's in frame. So when you get these, they're packed here. This is the water. This is water only. I don't think the other one said that. It has waterer in it, and you water it based on how many are in there, how many stacks there are, and what your conditions are. Put that aside because that goes on top. This is the spinner base. I highly recommend you getting a spinner base because all you have to do is set it one place and then just spin it a little bit every day, and that way everything gets even sun, and it's a really good thing. It has wheels that will go on this. These are really easy to do. Some of them have locks and some don't. So this doesn't have a lock, and this one does, so you can lock it and it won't be able to move. Alternate these, that's how I do it, and all you do is you push them in. So it even says where the wheels go. And these swivel is like this as well. It's very smooth. Alright, make sure they're all the way in. Has nice directions here as well. It also comes with a whole direction kit, and this came with some seeds, but it has directions. Tips for successful setup, different plants that they've grown in here, how the watering system works, how it should be lined up. All of that is in here. Now I am looking specifically at bush bean, and that has an asterisk, means we can plant 3 per pocket, which is good. Basil is what I'm going to be planting on the top, so that is also good. It says leaf, but I can do it in the original as well. Original is deeper, leaf is narrower. And because I'm growing from seed for the beans, it says if growing from seed, hand water or mist the pockets until the seeds sprout, then use the watering system as directed. So it has to get started, get some roots going, because it does water out of these holes. It doesn't necessarily water anywhere else. So like it will soak through the soil, so keeping the soil moist is a good idea. Alright, so the original, this is a 5-leaf, and see on, hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see. Right here it says fill soil to top, so there should not be a lip or anything. It should be filled all the way to the top. So that's something important I found out last time when I missed seeing that. For the water to work, it's best to do it that way. I am using this potting soil It's important to use potting soil in this and not like compost because it has more moisture retaining properties, and this is a good brand. So there you go. It's going to take 1 cubic foot of soil to fill each of these, and this bag has 2 in it, so this bag should fill 2 tiers. Now, you're not supposed to compact it, but I think you can pat it a little bit. Make sure it's filled all the way to the top. And make sure that has an opening there. Looks like there might be some shrinkflation going on in the soil, or they were just approximated this amount, which is also likely. So now we have all the soil in the layers, in the tiers. We're going to put it together. I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy. So if you're on a weight limit, then have someone lift it for you. I just realized that I gave blood yesterday and they said like no, like a lot of activity, but I think I'm good. All right. So again, if you need help with it, recognize that, know you need help. If you're doing it yourself, lift with your legs, and we're all good. Alright, so before we start this is the base. If you have a different base or not a base, then that's fine. But if you've got one of these bases, it does come with a tube. I'm not sure why they felt the need to put a sticker on it, but this will direct any extra water away from the unit. And you can also hook it up and send it somewhere if you would like. So this is the base. So making sure that sits well on there. That's step 1. Next we have these water things. I think the other ones had more lines of holes. Not sure why this is different, but these holes are going to line up with a pocket. So you can see there's a hole, there's a pocket. It's going to line up, and then this goes around here. And just push that into the soil a little bit. All right. Next, we're going to put on the next one, and it's going to, so this pocket's here, the one above it, the pocket's going to be here. So it's a little like this. Let me bring you down here. All right, so this is important here. See this and this, those need to straddle this and this. So it's important to get that on every level. Otherwise it's going to be unstable. And So once it's settled down, it's settled on all of them, and that's the way it should look. So, important stuff. Alright, water, there's the pocket, there's the little thing. Line it up. Alright, so this is the watering thing. It goes on top. Has these little clips here. Hopefully that's focusing. Has these little clips here. Those go right here. And then these watering holes, it's the same rule for the other watering holes. So there's the story. And they do make lids for these now, which I will be ordering. I've said many times in my videos that I'd like them to make a lid, and they made one. So now this is together, you can plant them. Alternatively, you can plant them before you stack them. Since I'm doing seeds, it's completely fine to do it this way. If you're planting something with a bigger root ball, you might want to plant it and then stack it. It just gets a little bit more cumbersome to line them up. So the one down, one to go, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you would like a GreenStalk, I have a link in every one of my videos in the description. It gives you $10 off your first purchase, and that also kicks back some to me, a small amount, which I'm thankful for. But these are wonderful. I have two of them in the back, one for strawberries, one for peppers, and then I got these two for the front, and they come in 3 or 4 different colors. And this is the original. The leaf size is a smaller one. You see that with the strawberries that I have in the back, and I really like them. The only thing to think about with this that's different than gardening in the ground is that because you're moving water through it, it is going to leach out some nutrients, so you do need to fertilize it. So that's something I'm going to be trying to do better this time around. And yeah, I love these things. I'm going to get it planted, and we'll go from there. Alright, we have a variety of beans. The bush beans. I think this is a bush bean. Yeah. French bush bean, Rock d'Or, Royalty Purple, Provider, Golden Wax. This is more golden wax from the garden. Bountiful bush bean, Pacific, fast growing. So we're gonna go and plant these 3 to a pocket until I run out. So 5 pockets, or five tiers times 6. We're planting 30 pockets. 30 times 3 is 90. 90. Okay, in a space you can hug. That's my selling point. In a space you can hug. You can plant 90 bush beans. Top row we're gonna reserve for basil. So subtract, what is that? 6 times 3. Subtract that much out. But you can plant a lot in these towers. And we're gonna do it. All right, I'm going to do the golden wax bean on top. Or on the second tier. Now until these grow roots that are big enough to go in towards the center, we're going to have to hand water this, which is completely fine. Now my other green beans took a couple weeks to come up, so we'll see how long this takes. I don't remember if I planted this one or not. I don't think I did. If I did, we just have more seeds. Alright, this one's planted. I think I actually will do different varieties. I was just going to plant until I ran out of seeds from each packet, but you guys get a lot of seeds in these packets. Alright, next one down is a green one. Maryland Bush Provider. Look like that. This half a seed is not going to get planted. Next we're going to do the royalty purple. That's what those look like. One left. We're just going to finish it off with the rock door. Do that on the bottom and the rest of these. And that's what those look like. That's it. So there we go. This is all planted, and one more ado. Not going to show you guys that one. And if you guys are interested in GreenStalk, again, there's a link in the description. It'll give you $10 off your first purchase. I think it's like $75 or more. But they are wonderful, wonderful things, and I really like them. And I'm excited about having all these green beans. Again, I'm going to plant the top with basil. I didn't start basil, so I have some starts from the store, but I'll be probably buying starts for that, unfortunately. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Please share this with someone who has a small space to garden in, or who wants to cram as much gardening in as possible. And there's a lot of things you can grow in it. They're super awesome. Share it around and hit the like, hit the bell notification. If you have not subscribed, hit the bell notification, and that way you will select all to get all the videos. And enjoy the day. Happy gardening. Alright, so this is the original. See how big it is? And this is the leaf. So it's shorter. Same size this way, but shorter. And this will be, it was a deal that I got, one leaf and one original, so I'll be putting other things in this one. Just wanted you guys to see the size difference.